Hey guys, this is All Streamed At, back with another episode of MLB The Show 19, Road to the Show, with our starting pitcher. And the American League wildcard is the only race right now that we are in. It's the only one that we have any chance of making it into the playoffs with. And we are 5.5 games back, and we have 12 games to go. So let's go ahead and get into those games. We should be pitching in 2 of those. And we're going to be doing some medicine ball training with Eric Skoglund. That raises our durability from 65 to 70. And he wants us to throw 100 pitches in our next appearance. We did okay the last time that was a challenge. And we're going to speak with our fellow starting pitcher, Brad Keller, about his recent performance and get him friendly. These guys think we're just a stepping stone to the postseason. Let's show them that we're not. And blah blah blah. Keller agrees and tells you we should try to crush their dreams. We've seen that one before. And here we are against the Detroit Tigers, and we are at home. And this is Chris Cortez. So we need 100 pitches. Let's retire the side in order. Yeah, let's just retire them in order. I don't care about the pitch count right now. We'll just see if we can get them out. If we can get them out in order, that's great. There's strike one. Count is 1-1. One and two. And a strikeout. So there's one out. Here's Joe Kirby. There's strike one. Ball one. Strike two. Still strike two. Strike three. That's the second strikeout. There's strike one. That's strike two on a foul. That's actually going to be an out. The challenge is completed. And here's Chauncey Hogsett. There's ball one. That is going to be a hit. That's going to be at least a double. And he's not going to make that turn to third. Here's Miguel Cabrera. Strike one on a curve. And he is on his way to getting 3,000 hits. Looked like he was about 32 away. Count is 0-2. Still 0-2. Okay, well, there's out number one. That apparently went right over me. Here's Robbie Franks. And that's going to be at least a double. That will probably be a triple with his speed. He is going to go for it. And he's going to make it. We are down by 1. Here's Rodney Wetzel. And there's strike 1 on a foul. Strike 2 as he misses a curve. And that's another foul. And he'll swing through a fastball for a strikeout. That's the 3rd of the game. Here's Harold Castro. And we struck him out. 24 pitches to get through 2 innings. We are about a quarter of the way to the 100 that we need. And we're down by 1 going into the 3rd. There's the 25th pitch, and that is a strike. That looks like that's out 1, and it is, on a fly out to right. And here's Chris Cortez. We pitch that one inside. Count is 1-0. 1-1 on a curveball right down the middle. And that's a fair ball. I thought that was foul, but okay. That did hit the bag, so that is a fair ball. There's nobody out, and a runner on first. And now there's going to be runners on the corners with 1 out. And here is Castellanos. There's strike 1. Ball 1 on a low curve. Strike 2 on a foul. And just like that, we're down by 2. Runners on first and second. And actually that was out of play, so that is runners on second and third, as everybody gets a base. And we're not going to get these 100 pitches because I think they're going to take us out before we get that far if things keep going like this. And here's Miguel Cabrera. There's strike 1. Ball 1 on a fastball outside. There's strike 2. And that's another hit. And an RBI. So we're down by 4. And here's Robbie Franks. Good catch. Wow. And there's the 3rd out. 42 pitches to get through 3 innings, and it's 4-0. Or to get through 3 innings, okay. This is the top of the 4th. If we could get some run support, we may be able to get the 100 pitches. They just need to keep us in long enough. And that was low. It's ball 1. Count as 1-1. Two and 1. Count is 3-1. Three and 2. It's a full count. And that's a walk. Okay, strike 1. We're having a hard time with the meter right now. Okay, we got that one. Count as 0-2. There we go. That's the second out. And here's Joe Kirby. And there we go. 53 pitches to get through 4 innings. And it's still 4-0 at the top of the 5th. That's ball 1. Strike 1. There's ball 2. The count is 2-1. Two and 2. Ooh, the count is 3-2 as we don't get that call. Still 3-2. I feel like we've gotten that call before. Still 3-2. And that's a strikeout. Got 61 pitches through 4 1/3. There's strike 1. Strike 2. I want to try to record a ground out. I mean, actually, I want a strikeout, but a ground out would be okay too. It's going to be a fly out, if anything. There we go. That's 3 outs. 64 pitches. Well, no, that's only the second out. Okay. I thought we already had 2 outs, but that's fine. That might actually work to my favor. Get some more pitches in. Okay, that was a call I think we normally get. Count is 1-2. Two and 2. Still 2-2. Still 2-2. And that should not be an issue. 71 pitches to get through 5 innings. And we are done. Ben Lively has come on in the 6th. And we have lost. And we are going to do a bullpen session for our velocity on our 4-seam. And that will also help our strikeouts per 9. And there's the results. And we're going to talk to Glenn Sparkman about his recent performance. And again, these guys think we're just a stepping stone to the postseason. Let's show them that we're not. He agrees. Let's crush their dreams. And here we are at Detroit. We are actually at Detroit in what should be our last game of the season. And let's end the inning without giving up a run and 1 strikeout. And it is tied at the bottom of the 1st. That was a strike. And that should be out number 1. And here's Joe Kirby. And that's a ball.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
And that should be out number 2. And here is Nicholas Castellanos. That was strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, now we got 2.
1 and 2. Two and 2. Ooh. I thought we were going to get that call. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 2nd, still tied at 0. There's strike 1. Strike 2. Count is 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2 on a foul. And that's another foul. Still 1 and 2. And that's a strikeout. The first of the game. And here's Miguel Cabrera. Strike 1. Strike 2. And that's a ground ball. The shortstop has it, and that should be an easy throw. And that's out number 2. And here's Kristen Stewart. Okay, the count is 1-0. 1-1 as he swings and misses a circle. And that should be the third out. And here's Grayson Grenier. Griner. Okay. I thought maybe that was French. If it is, it doesn't have the French pronunciation. Count is 1-2. Still 1-2. There we go. The second baseman catches that for out number 1. Looks like Minnesota has overtaken Cleveland. Count is 1-1. One and two. And he is safe, as we could not get to it in time. And here is Harold Castro. And that should have been a strike. I don't know how we didn't get that call. It should be 1-1, but instead it's 2-0. And he is going, and he is safe. And he is definitely going to be safe at home. We are down by 1. And here's Chris Cortez. Swings through a fastball for strike 1. There we go. Count is 0-2. And that was a fielder's choice to get the runner out at second. Here's Joe Kirby. Count is 2-2 on the advanced count from the perk, and we strike him out. And we scored, so it's 1-1, or 1-2-1. That's an 0-1 count. Oh, and 2 on a foul. And he swings through a four-seam for a strikeout. The third of the game.
Now batting, number 14.
There we go. That was a hit. So now there is a runner on first with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
And Cabrera hits a single. And the runner goes to third. And here is Kristen Stewart again.
Now batting, number 31.
Strike one as he holds up on that fastball. There's strike two on a foul. Curveball just a bit inside. And we're not going to get that call, so it's 2-2. Full count. And that's a strikeout. That's number 4.
The catcher, number 17.
And we strike him out.
Ryder.
Here's Robbie Franks. It's still tied 1-1.
Center fielder, Robbie Frank.
And that's a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
There's strike two as he swings early at a circle. And strike three. That's number 6.
Now batting, second baseman, Farrell.
There's strike one. Strike two as he swings at a low and inside curve. Okay, we don't get that call, and I'm fine with that. That was right where I wanted it. I didn't really want that in the zone, and that should be for us. And he's out. And here's Chris Cortez.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Cortez.
There's strike one.
Nope.
1-1 on a low fastball.
2 down, 2 down.
There's 1-2. Two and two. And he's going to take that for out number 3. And here's Joe Kirby. Still tied at the bottom of the 6th.
The third baseman, Joe Kirby.
That's ball 1 as we don't get the call.
Let's go right here.
And that's a hit. And here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Strike 1. Strike 2. And he dives for an out. And here's Hogsett.
The batter, number 14.
1 down, 1 down.
Strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
Strike 2 on a foul. And that should be out number 2. And now we get the advanced count on this next guy, because the go-ahead run is on. It's 2-2.
The first
Full count.
Hey now, we got two.
And that's a foul.
Get him with your best stuff right here. Shut him down.
That's another foul. And we walk him. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, and it's a 2-2. Let's see if we can get him to not swing at a curve. Okay, full count.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Well, that should be an out.
Ball, I got it.
There we go. Challenge failed, but we're still good. We're still in the game.
Leading up for the Tigers,
15 pitches or less without allowing a run.
Ryder.
No one down here.
So 93 is the most that our pitch count can be at the end of this. There we go. That's an out, and he saves the error.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
Ooh. Well, we got that call.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Counts 1-1. Okay, a double play is what we need. And we're not going to get the chance as they take us out of the game. And that is Ben Lively coming in. And we have lost.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9.
And that was not our loss. They did not score again until the 8th, and we were already out of the game. So with 2 games to go, the Twins and the Indians have both clinched a postseason appearance. And that right now completely... I mean, we were mathematically eliminated from the American League Central anyway. But with 2 games to go, we are 7 behind the Red Sox in the wild card race. We are not going to the playoffs. We don't get a wild card spot. Our season is over. And we're going to do a bullpen session for control of our fastball. And the attributes have progressed. And the Royals have finished the season at 81-81. Unfortunately, this wasn't good enough to make the postseason. Better luck next season. Okay. And at the end of the postseason, the Dodgers have defeated the Yankees in the 2020 World Series. Okay, so this is what our contract looks like. We have 2 renewal years where they can renew our contract, and that is for the next 2 years. So if we do sign a new contract with the Royals, it will be for 2 years, for no more than 2 years. And after that, it will be arbitration. And that is where we are going to end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is Allstream. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.